Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 8 trades. Today's date is August the 13th and I'm using my new FX trigger system. And remember, whoever gets their hands on the FX trigger system, I'll show you how you can get the trading simulator for the MT4 platform. This will speed up your learning curve. Like on a weekend, you can get the equivalent of 1 year's worth of trading in. They give you a demo account of about $10,000 and you can put in hundreds of trades if you so desire. And this definitely will speed up your learning curve. Within 30 days for me, I've improved my trading by 100%. Every day on I've doubled my PIP totals. It does come with a 25-page ebook that explains in great detail how to use all the features within the app. So I highly recommend you get your hands on this trading simulator if you are serious about your trading. So moving forward, please keep that in mind. And also what I want for you to keep in mind is that I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. That includes all my trigger systems. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 or 90% success rate, you'll have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trading, and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy this education and then do the homework, or you will fail at trading. I highly suggest putting in more than one trade at a time, as no one knows which pair will move the greatest number of pips. That is why I place 3 or more trades at a time. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. So that is very important that you remember what I just told you. So now we can get into these trades. I traded many different ways, such as a great way to trade, trading pullbacks, trading around the goal line, and the more ways that you learn how to trade, the better, the more you will find success at trading. So first pair, let's see where I got in at. This pound yen. Now just before the signal came here, the system gave a signal to buy here. At this point, I was trading what I was looking at, like action around the goal line here, plus everything down at the bottom. Very, very clear to buy. So that's exactly what I did. So I took the trade here. Went against me a little bit. I think it was about 4 pips. Should have closed it out up here, but I didn't see it. I was just looking at the grand totals down at the bottom, and when I saw that I was 100 pips or more, I just more or less closed out the trades. Ended up with 6 pips here, and 6 pips on the pound yen. Trade paid $544. It is somewhat difficult to manage, 5, 10 trades at a time. But as long as you close out your trades with a winner, your account will grow on a daily basis. So moving right along now, pound Swiss. Let's see where I got in on this trade. This is the only one that I sold. By the way, I took all the trades around 7:30 or a little bit before, and I closed them all out around 10 or between 9:30 and 10 approximately in the morning. So on this pound Swiss trade, took the trade here. It did go against me. about 9 pips. If I stayed in the trade longer, I definitely could have made a lot more, 30 pips. But I was happy with the 7 pips. And 7 pips on the pound Swiss paid $762. By the way, if you're the type of trader who likes to grab those bonus pips, I have 2 excellent videos called How to Stay in the Trade for More Pips. So, make sure you get your hands on those training videos. Now, the next instrument, I did a futures, the US 30-year Treasury bonds. Let's go and run a check on that. Here's another one that took off, and I could have got a lot more. But as I said, I closed it out being happy. System was suggesting to buy from back here. Did qualify when I took the trade for a great way to trade. Took the trade. Now it did go against me. And once I saw it bottoming out here, that I knew. It was around 3 points it went against me. Not a big deal. I ended up closing it out, looks like with 16 ticks, and those 16 ticks paid $800. Moving on to the pound Aussie trade here. Drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. The rest of these trades I ended up buying. The system was suggesting from this point here to buy, but this one here I was trading as such. There's the pullback from here to the goal line, past the goal line. I call that a complete reversal, so I was expecting it to continue to go up. Now it did go against me. Let's see how much. Looks like about 7 pips. Ended up closing out the trade with 11 pips, and 11 pips paid $808. Moving on to the next trade, the Euro CAD. Drag and drop it up. Let's see where I got in at. Just checking the meter at the moment. The Canadian dollar is very close to being a bus driver, and that's why it's still working its way up. When I took the trade, this one did qualify for a great way to trade. The FX trigger system was saying to buy from back here. Took the trade at this point, went against me 7 pips. Looks like I closed it out with 13 pips, and 13 pips on the Euro CAD paid $1,037. Moving on to the next trade, Pound CAD. I love trading these workhorses down at the bottom here, as they produce a lot of pips on a daily basis. Let's see where I got in at. Got the buy signal right at this point, so I decided to buy when everything was looking perfect down at the bottom. Did go against me, a slight pullback of about 9 pips. It's not too much. I decided to close out the trade being happy with, looks like 26 pips. And 26 pips on the Pound CAD paid $2,075. Moving on to the next trade, Pound Dollar. Let's drag and drop it up and see where I got in at. System was saying to buy from here. Everything blue down at the bottom, very, very clear. I'm 95% sure it's going to go up. That's exactly what I did then. When nothing is, by the way, 100% for sure, but 95% is good enough for me to take a trade. Ended up getting 21 pips here, and 21 pips on the Pound Dollar paid $2,100. Let's move on to the last trade. Here's another futures pair that moves a lot. Let's see where I got in at. So gold. Here's another one that just went like crazy. I wish I stayed in a little bit longer because I would have made a lot more ticks. Keep in mind that in futures they're called ticks, but due to the fact we're on the MT4 platform, ticks and pips, it's not a big deal. Call it whatever you want. did go against me about 4 points, and I closed it out with 3.5 points to the good. As I said, that's 12 points up there, so that would have been fantastic if I stayed in the trade a little bit longer. But let's see what that is. 35. Let's go with 34 so I can do the math. And remember, for each 34 pips or ticks, and those 34 ended up paying out $3,360. And as you can clearly see, when I did pull the trigger, it did qualify for a great way to trade. And that comes with a 95% success rate for me because I know how to follow the rules. So let's do a pip count total here. I just did the math, ended up with 134 pips, and those 134 pips paid $11,489. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my FX trigger system, I suggest you get your hands on it, and to do so, all you got to do is look right below this video and you'll see this write up. My FX trigger system, I do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. Sorry to tell you, but if you don't learn this, you will never succeed at trading. My system has well over 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it does come with 5 MT4 templates, 12 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This definitely will improve your trading. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, and that's why I teach a lot of different ways. And that's why I threw in 43 training videos. There's one bonus one right here. How to backtest using the trading simulator. That's about 50 minutes long, and I threw in lots of tips and tricks that should help your trading. So you can put the video on pause, read all the different ways that I teach. If you have any questions at all, quite simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. And if you live too far, here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I do prefer Skype. Made it simple and easy for you. All you got to do is click on this link. We'll have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. So I just, I forgot to mention, if you click on this link right here, you'll see 34 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this video, and I'll repeat it one more time. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.